Bismillah Rahman Rahim. Assalamu Alaikum everyone. We are going to start another video series on microprocessor, and this series will be on the basic concepts of microprocessor. So the very first thing that we really want to cover in this series that what is a microprocessor itself. And when we want to really understand the microprocessor, then we really understand the terms which are available in the literature or being alternatively used for microprocessor. Those terms are processor, CPU, core. So these terms, whenever you hear them, whenever you hear about CPU, about core or a processor, then you must understand that it is basically we are talking about microprocessor. So what is a microprocessor? It is an IC containing following three elements. So basically, it is an electronic IC or integrated circuit which have three elements. And what are those elements? Number one is ALU. ALU is arithmetic logical unit. So basically, all those logical gates which are implemented inside this component, and it can perform logical and arithmetic operations such as or, nor, and, plus, minus, and so on. And the second element is basically registers. Registers are nothing but the storage places. They are internal memory of a core or of a CPU. And whatever the data being processed with the help of ALU, it must be stored in somewhere, and that place is known as registers. Here, one thing need to be really careful. One need to be really careful about one thing that it must not be confused with the cache memory. Cache memory is something else, and we will be covering cache memory in coming lectures. So registers are simply storage places, not cache. The third thing is control unit. So the third element is control unit, and as it is reflected by its name, it is a control unit. Whatever the data being processed logically or arithmetically being stored in the registers must be directed or must be coordinated with the help of some unit that is known as control unit. So if you see these three elements in any IC, you can call it CPU or a core or a processor or a microprocessor. So I hope you understand what is microprocessor. Word micro is referred towards its size, which is very, very small. Otherwise, the technical term microprocessor must be known as IC, which contain these three elements. So I hope you get it. If you have any question, you can post your questions in comment section. Thank you so much for listening.